Hi, I'm Shannon McGee, strategic business coach and network and action franchise owner here in the Nashville area and nationwide. And today I have Joe Tjosvold with Chezy joining us today. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So tell me what inspired you to start this journey and start Chezy.
Yeah, so 7 years ago, I was a junior in college, and up to that point, I had about five internships. And going into my junior year, I didn't want to have another internship that summer. So what I decided to do was start my own business. And um, I really didn't know what I was going to do. I just decided I was going to start something. So I just kind of looked online and I found out that social media management and doing that for small businesses was something that is something that I can learn and do. So over the next handful of months, learned the ins and outs of digital marketing as a whole, not just social media, but then also web design and email marketing and so on. And then we started to get very focused on video. And once I graduated a couple of years later, it was solely focused on video.
Mhm.
And we started to get some national awards, some local awards for our work. But then in 2020, everything kind of got hit on pause because of COVID. So, but during that time, what we chose to do is kind of take a look at our industry. Yeah, because up until that point, we were just, um, you know, up until that point, we were just working really hard and not necessarily considering any type of strategy. But because we had more time during COVID, that's when we decided to pivot. And we were essentially trying to solve the problem that video production is very expensive and not all organizations can afford video production. So, how can we make that more accessible to organizations of all sizes? And that is the story of how we transitioned into what is now today Chezy.
That's awesome. So that's one of the things that sets you apart is you're using these tools to make, video production more affordable and accessible to more people. I love that. So you have clients all over the country. You mentioned that. And you have offices located in Fargo, North Dakota and Nashville, Tennessee. Tell us about your, journey as you've continued to expand.
Yeah. Yeah, originally I'm from Minneapolis, St. Paul area, but I went up to school in the Fargo Moorhead area, Fargo, North Dakota, is where I founded the company. But early in 2024 is when we expanded into our second office in Nashville. So now I'm spending the majority of my time in Nashville. And I guess the reason for Nashville is we just took a look at all of the direct flights out of Fargo, which isn't very many. So we had a short list of five cities, and we landed on Nashville because it felt like home. It felt like it was that Midwest city where everyone's extremely nice and welcoming. But then it's also a growing city, and we wanted to be a part of this medium-sized city that's growing um, quite rapidly. So that's why we chose Nashville.
Well, what's pretty amazing as well is you're not only just moved here, you're very plugged in. You're already doing work for big chambers of commerce and others. It's a pretty impressive story. Speaking of stories, do you have maybe a favorite client story or something that you'd like to share, or something you're super proud of?
Yeah, so I mentioned that at the very beginning, parent company of Chezy is a digital marketing company. Um, the reason why we pivoted away from digital marketing and focusing on video is we were working with this small nonprofit in the Fargo area, and it was kind of to that point just doing all of these different services and kind of seeing what would stick. But we did this video, and there was a video that was being played at their gala to help them raise money, and they ended up raising five times more than their goal that night. And
Wow.
gave a testimony for the video that was played that just um, there was so much emotion in the room, and it really helped them raise money. So it was really that moment to where we were like, yeah, this is really powerful, communication and tools to help raise money or promote a business, whatever it may be. And that's really why we stuck with video only. So
What a great story. Thank you for sharing that. So, Joe, if someone wanted to get a hold of you, what's the best way to reach you?
yeah, you can get a hold of me directly at Joe at Chezy, CHEZY.com. You can also just visit our website, and there's many ways to get a hold of our team, and that's Chezy.com, CHEZY.com.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for joining me today, Joe.
Yeah, thank you.